So if you are on the East Coast, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. First video of 2025. So we're going to go ahead and do a deep dive into Justin Baldoni's complaints that he filed with the California Circuit Court. So if you want to follow along, because I went ahead and just downloaded the entire thing because I'm going to be highlighting and making notes and writing questions the same way I did with Blake Lively's complaint that she had filed with the California Civil Rights Department. If you want to read a copy of the complaint that Justin Baldoni filed with the California Circuit Court, I would recommend go to Variety.com, scroll to the bottom of the article, and then you will see like a little box window with the document. For some reason, it was a pain in the ass to try to make it bigger. So what I did was I copied the URL address into another window, and then I was able to pull it up. Then I went ahead and downloaded the document so I can highlight and write notes. If you want to follow along, I'm going to start with page 3, paragraph 4, where it states that instead of going through the California Civil Rights Department and just submitting a right to sue, she went ahead and just submitted the complaint with them. Reason being is because the person who is filing the complaint is not subject to discovery. So for those who are not familiar, discovery is a legal process where both parties in a lawsuit exchanges information and evidence before the trial. So she avoided going to court because she did not want be subjected to discovery, right? Here's some more information that I looked up. When you submit a complaint to the CRD, the process is not the same as a lawsuit. The CRD handles investigations into discrimination, harassment, and other civil violations. Without discovery, the complainant, the person filing the complaint, does not have to turn over information or documents, nor do they have to answer detailed questions from the other party, the one being complained about, during the investigation process. Filing a complaint with the CRD does not subject the complainant to the same legal procedures, like discovery, that would happen if they filed a lawsuit in court. The CRD handles the investigation and does not require the complainant to go through with the discovery process at that stage. In other words, she went through the CRD, leaked it to the New York Times, and then let the court of public opinion do the dirty work for her. And this is why I looked at those text messages and people were in my comments about, but what about the text message? The text messages is evidence. Because had she been subjected to discovery, the opposing counsel's lawyers would have clocked, hey man, there's context missing out of those text messages. There's key details missing out of the text messages. And she knew that the public was not going to look deep into it. And she let the court of public opinion go ahead and trash and bash him. In the complaint, it verified and confirmed my suspicions that I had when I first started to read it. She had no intentions on taking this to court. She was going to use the leaked complaint with the CRD and the public's opinion of, oh, she's a victim, you need to believe all women, to reshape her fucked up ass reputation. Bottom line, she did not have to go straight to the CRD, file the complaint, and then do a right to sue. She could have just went straight to the CRD, do a right to sue without having to file a complaint, and then take it straight to court. But she had no intentions on taking it to court, because when you take a complaint to court, she is subjected to discovery, and with the discovery, her entire complaint would have been thrown out. And that's why she went to New York and filed a lawsuit, a legit lawsuit complaint, alleging emotional distress, mental anguish, and loss of wages, because the current complaint with the CRD was going to get thrown out once it was subjected to discovery.